Mary Kate Harvey from Hendersonville. I would like to rebut the statement you made at the Murfreesboro Town Hall on Monday the 24th regarding the governmental agency known as FDA and the U.S. Forestry Service. You touted them as examples of well-run government entities. There is an annual recall of items such as tomatoes, hamburgers, spinach, peanut butter, as they mysteriously become tainted with salmonella. Lead-based paint also arrives in our homes for our children to play with, on toys and furniture. Well-run government agencies would not allow such diseased foods or poisonous products to arrive at our stores in that condition. The Forestry Service is consistently understaffed, requests extra donations when visiting the parks, and closes to the public when fundings run short. The American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, signed by Barack Obama on February 17th, would not be needed to build infrastructure in these places if they were running as profitable corporations. You indicated that two people, Newt Gingrich and Hillary Clinton, have agreed that there will be savings in the publicly funded medical programs to the tune of $81 billion with the computerization of medical paperwork. Based on that and knowing how well the IRS works, where is your documented proof showing us how much it will cost to indefinitely fund hardware, software, data security, management, and staffing, and not cost us the $81 billion and then some? Second, why are you not offering doctors direct deposit now, opening up interstate commerce for insurance companies and co-op programs now? You said you've been doing this for a year, you've been researching it, why isn't it being done? The final one, what are you doing to ensure that the likes of Ezekiel Manuel, Nancy Pelosi, or any felonious czar hired by the executive branch of our government from obtaining or collecting medical or personal information and the email of the citizens of this country? How can you possibly support PAYGO when you have no money?
You covered some territory there. If you don't mind, Judy, why don't you get her? If you get her name and address, I'll get you some information on the Clinton Gingrich information. You want some documentation? I don't have that with me now, but I'll get that to you. So Judy, go get that please for her. Concerning, I did not say that FDA and Forestry Service were examples of greatly run operations. I didn't even mention the Forest Service.
Yes, you did.
No, what happened was someone said, we don't need any government to do anything. And I said, well, don't you want an FDA? They may not work as good as they do, but do you want to not have an FDA that's trying to protect us from whether it's drugs and medical devices that can be harmful? We could just not, I'm sure that the Agriculture Department is not perfect, and they need to do a better job. And as a matter of fact, there was some legislation passed before we left to do that. But certainly, I think most of us know that we can't be looking at all of our fruits and vegetables and other foods that come in here. There needs to be some type of, I think, government service to help us with those. So that was the context. Finally, you talk about PAYGO. Let me tell you why I so strongly support PAYGO. Back in 1993, the federal government had the world's largest deficit at that time, federal deficit. And so many of us felt, obviously this was, it's not sustainable. So there was a variety of changes made. One of the primary things was PAYGO. And PAYGO is a statute that says any time a bill comes before Congress, there has to be a fiscal note that says it's going to cost anything. If it's going to cost you anything, then there's a point of order against it. You can't go any further unless it's paid for. And so that person has to put forward either savings, efficiencies, or revenue, if that's what it takes. But that has to be, but they all have to pass together. Because of that, within 5 years, we went from the world's largest deficit to a surplus and started paying back.
And here comes the George Bush's spot, right here.
6-year bill, and so it expired. Unfortunately, the next president did not renew it. But we passed it again. I'm a co-sponsor of it. We pass it in July. We're waiting for the Senate. And like anybody, all of our parents told us you can't get out of a hole if you stop digging. I think it's going to help us to get out of that hole. And as the money starts to come back, I hope it will move us. And once again, we start before from a deficit to a surplus to buying down our debt.